The Roast Battle League is in 16 cities across the world. We have 8 here in America, 4 in the West, 4 in the East. We brought them all here tonight, and it's going to be West versus East in 5 battles, and we have given cash incentives to the teams that win. Whoever wins MVP, these guys are going to be out for blood.
I may have autism, but I wouldn't love you on any spectrum.
You take this biscuit back to your underpass, okay?
The one and only time she's ever said the N-word.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever All-Star event at the Roast Battle League! Battle! All right, are we ready for the battles? Yeah! Before we get started, my new people, you don't know what we do here, but we do a little chant here at Roast Battle just to get the energy up. And I know this is Texas, so it's not white power. It goes, battle! 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 Come on! Battle! Everybody! Battle! Louder! Battle! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever All-Star event at the Roast Battle League! We're excited about this. I got a great firing squad tonight. We've got 5 Western Conference All-Stars, 5 Eastern Conference All-Stars. These are the best we have. This is our second season of the Roast Battle League. We're 11 years old. Damn right. All right, so let's get into it. Pat Barker, talk to us about the All-Star event tonight.
Yeah, so the Roast Battle League is in 16 cities across the world. We have 8 here in America, 4 in the West, 4 in the East. We brought them all here tonight. And it's going to be West versus East in 5 battles, and we have given cash incentives to the teams that win. Whoever wins MVP, these guys are going to be out for blood. You guys into that? Yeah! All right, hell yeah.
Well, let's fucking get into it, man. Let's meet your first Western Conference All-Star tonight. He's 3-3. He's number 2 in the league in points from Los Angeles, John Luna. We love it. All right. His opponent, it's her first All-Star event. She's undefeated in the league right now. From Atlanta, make it loud for Shelley Gruenberg! Love it. Before we talk salutations and why you guys are doing this, let's meet your judges for the evening. This man over here in the corner, he was on season 2 of Roast Battle. He's playing the Invasion of the Juggalos this summer. Make it loud for Zac Amico!
Brian, did you change your pants in between shows?
Yes, this is episode 2. Yes, I did.
You look like you play trumpet for No Doubt.
I'm just a girl.
Thanks for having me, buddy. I fucking love this, and you do a great thing here, man.
Man, I appreciate you. This lady right here, she's part of our silent protest because you guys don't allow Pornhub in this state. But she's all over it. Make it loud for Alexis Fawx.
Thank you.
Yes.
I can't raise them too high because I don't remember last time I shaved.
Shaved what? All right, guys. You've seen her on Don't Tell Comedy. She's blonde. Make it loud for Katherine Blanford.
It has a name.
And that guy over in the corner, he won season 2. Jeff Ross presents Roast Battle. You can catch it now on Paramount Plus. That's Frank Castillo.
Hello!
And that man right there worried about him, that's the Roast Battle League commissioner. Say hi to Pat Barker, everybody. Outstanding work. Now, East, West. Pat, why'd you put these two against each other?
So John has some of the most fun and entertaining battles in the league, and Shelley is on the worst team, but she's undefeated.
Yes, if you guys don't know what the Roast Battle League is, check out Roast Battle League Weekly. RBL Weekly comes out every Tuesday, everywhere you get podcasts. But Atlanta has 1 point in the league. Shout out Shelley for getting that point. All right. It's 5 jokes, it's 1 round. John, Shell, who's going first?
I am.
Oh.
I am.
You really sound like that. All right, sick. It's crazy we didn't talk to you before all this. You want to say something too?
Good. No, let's do it.
All right. White woman and a Mexican. Let's roll!
Oh, John, you refried beanbag chair. John's mother is a cop, but he also has some excessive force complaints because he breaks every chair he's ever sat on.
Shelley, you're just like a ketamine girl. Shelley was in special ed, which makes sense, right? But it makes sense because she has an eating disorder and every guy she fucks gets ED.
I may have autism, but I wouldn't love you on any spectrum.
It's all right.
You know it's bad because I wouldn't blow you and your cum is Cinnabon icing. John,
Tasty.
question. When you do rapes, how? Because if you're on top, that's straight up murders.
Shelley's Jewish, if you're wondering what kind. She's autistic. Shelley's really bad at driving. Whether it's traffic or social, she cannot read signals. She totaled 3 cars in 5 years. Maybe this Jew should be on a train.
You're like a wiener dog. Sorry, I can't see his own wiener dog. John has a tattoo of his dead grandfather's handwriting. What's that font called, bozo? Times New Old Man? Burning in Helvetica?
He was a good man. Give it up for Goldilocks and the 3 chlamydia outbreaks. Shelley's like Rapunzel if instead of her hair, she let down her entire family.
John, I may have had the clap, but your tits clap when you brush your teeth.
You're just mad I got bigger tits than you, okay?
But less symmetrical. John's allergic to penicillin. He's also allergic to pen to job application. The only job John's ever had is rolling ominously towards Indiana Jones.
Shelley's like Anne Frank if she wanted attention. Shelley is Jewish and bisexual. So for her, LGBTQ stands for Let's Go Bomb the Quran, people.
Last joke.
John, that's bold coming from you because you colonized 90% of every couch you sit on. John had a failed suicide attempt recently. Yeah, he got in the bathtub and then the toaster wouldn't fit.
Give it up for Margot robbing Palestinians of their land. Shelley loves thirst traps. That's when her people cut off the water supply to Gaza. Yeah. I don't know. That's what's...
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first All-Star battle of the night. Eastern Conference, Shelley Gruenberg. Western Conference, John Luna. This is why they're here. This is why they're fucking here. I'm gonna start with Frank. Who'd you like, Barbie or kinetic heart failure?
I mean, I love... I love John Luna, but I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Holy shit. It was, you know, I mean, first off, great job, both of you. A really great battle to open it up. You both it was a fucking slugfest. It was, I wrote down all the jokes. I mean, the wanted attention and Frank joke was so good, John. But when you were like, my tits are bigger than you, and she was like, less symmetrical, that was like the first time I think I've ever really seen that. And everything was great. It was all back and forth. If I have to pick, I gotta go with Shelley, etched it out. But John, great job. But Shelley takes it away from me. Great gig.
Oh, that's one for Shelley. It's funny, Frank. If you had to judge, even though you're sitting on the judge's chair, insane. All right, Katherine Blanford, who'd you like, Pink or Stink?
Oh, I love this so fucking much. Are you mad you didn't get cast in the Shrek porn? I love this. This is so fucking sexy. I love Shelley. I really appreciated that you chose your foreign exchange student to battle tonight. Dude, it was so fucking strong across the board. You guys back and forth were so goddamn good. The tits clapping back with the teeth brushing is so funny. Also, Shelley, that font joke, Texas doesn't know what fonts are, so that was so fucking creative. They just haven't gotten computers yet, because then woman would learn something. So, but dude, John, your shit was so fucking intellectual and funny too. The goddamn Jew train shit was. I mean, I'm Catholic, so I fucking love that shit. And but it was so close. But I'm gonna give it to Shelley.
Oh, 2 for Shelley. All right, Alexis Fawx, who do you like, Shrek or Fiona Adam's apple?
Wow, both were really, really good. I really enjoyed that battle a lot. Yeah, not to be repetitive, but from like Goldilocks and, you know, the thirst traps from John was really great. Shelley, you just kept coming back at him with really, really strong comebacks, and I really liked your comedy, so I'm gonna go with Shelley.
Oh, sure, that's 3 for Shelley. Go ahead, Zach.
This is a great one. It was Barbie versus Barbacoa. An eating disorder versus eating disorder of chimichangas. You guys are fucking great. You're up here for a fucking reason. And I'm going to say I wrote down my favorite jokes, and it was the thirst trap, the LGBTQ, and the let down her family. So I'm going John.
Whoa! Now, it's going to be 3-2, so Shelley already won, but Commissioner, bring it home here.
I mean, outstanding opening battle. You guys both fucking crushed it. Shelley, you were repping Atlanta so well. This was a great battle between Southern Belle and Taco Bell. I'm just excited that they found John Benet Ramsey. That's what... I'm pretty excited about that. John is a conundrum because he looks like a Mexican and the wall that's keeping them out at the same time. Shelley, I don't know why you deliver every joke like roasting is your talent portion of the beauty contest. But it was working. I mean, you guys had so many great ones. You know, I talked about my son being autistic earlier, and to have so much vicious material about and defended by autistic people, I thought was great. If my son one day in 20 years is up on that stage calling a fat Mexican, I know I've done my job as a father. Right?
Not if he's dressed like her.
I live in LA. He could dress however he wants. How dare you? I'm not Texas trash. No, Shelley nailed all the rebuttals. You studied the game plan. The love on the spectrum rebuttal was crazy. The making your tits clap, the colonization of the couches was all great. The toaster joke. But I do think John, to me, autistic was amazing. The Jew on a train, let down her family. I would edge this one ever so slightly to John Luna, but you were both outstanding.
Great job, guys.
Doesn't matter. Your winner, Shelley Gruenberg! Hug each other. One more big round of applause. Shelley Gruenberg. John Luna. Folks, keep it going for MC Lunchbox, my DJ over here. I got my man Ulysses Payton over here. Hell yeah. All right, Pat, before battle number 2, talk about our sponsor tonight.
Oh, yeah, so this show is sponsored by Neft Vodka. If you guys are looking for the best possible experience drinking, this shit is so smooth, you won't even realize that you have a problem, which we love. You could drink this whole barrel and you'll be like, everything's fine. It's not, but you'll think it is. That's how good it is. And that's the strongest endorsement I can give to a product.
Neft Vodka, everybody. You can't find it anywhere. All right, battle number 2. This lady is 5-0 from Cleveland. She's an Eastern All-Star for the first time. Keep it going for Tabitha Jones. Welcome to Austin, Tabitha.
Thank you so much.
You look like you're from Austin.
I'm acclimating, you know.
I see it. Let's get to your opponent here, Jeff Stonic from Denver, 5-2, the current RBL Denver champion, Western All-Star, Jeff Stonic.
Hello.
Hell yeah. All right. You guys look like you should be battling.
No. You can find us doing step-sibling porn, I'm sure. No idea.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. This is good. This is good. The homeless population of Austin is growing. Outwardly. All right. Pat, why Stonic, why Tabitha? 2 of the Rookie of the Year nominees.
Yeah, these are our top 2 in Rookie of the Year. You know, they've been doing it for a while. Denver's a new city in the league. Tabitha is undefeated, obviously. Jeff just won a big tournament in Denver. And they look like the kind of people who need to be funny because they don't have a lot else going for them. So it's going to be a great battle. I can't wait.
Damn right. Metropolis and the mountain people. Are we ready for this, y'all? Cleveland, Denver, West, East, Tabitha, Jeff, let's rock!
Oh, God. Before we start, I do want to take a second to apologize to Jeff. I ran into him outside before the show, and I kind of snubbed him. I'm sorry, honey. I just didn't have any change on me. But, you know, I've learned a lot about Southern hospitality while I've been here, and, like, the least I can do is let you get your ass kicked on an empty stomach. So you take this biscuit back to your underpass, okay? God bless.
It's warm. Tabitha's bisexual, so men and women find poop in her pussy. Brings the Browns to Cleveland, you know what I mean? All right.
All right. It was kind of funny. It's honestly an honor to be here roasting the police sketch of every rapist at Coachella.
I'm a busy guy.
Jeff looks like Bob Seger if he made all of his night moves by roofing kombucha. No, guys, he doesn't roofie people. He's just so incredibly pretentious, he just has to talk to them, and they're bored to sleep, and then he performs the date rape.
Yes. When Tabitha isn't stealing urinal pucks to melt them down into deodorant. She does work as an ice cream maker, which her fiance hates because there's never enough milk left for him. Baby hungry. Baby utterly hungry. Huh? Baby hungry.
Baby do be hungry. I am chafed.
I have a biscuit. For the baby. Biscuit for the baby.
Guys, Jeff and his fiance are eloping in October. And given Jeff's entire vibe, I'm taking that as code, as by October, he'll have enough courage to move his hostage across state lines. Like, you gotta watch out for this guy. The last time there was a man this hairy and creepy in Texas, we ended up with Waco.
I don't know what Waco is.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I know it's like a documentary. It's a documentary title. Okay. I know. So, listen. What can I say about someone like Tabitha that hasn't already been beaten to death on the Joe Rogan Experience?
You wonder why I'm here.
Well, one thing we haven't brought up is I'm standing beside a trans hobbit. Tabitha might not be from Middle Earth, but that is what she calls her fupa. So.
Yeah, Jeff is also a very unique guy. He's very multifaceted. Somehow he ends up looking both like a hip rendition of like a Bible character, while also looking like the type of person that a conservative church would blame the end of days on. I think what he's going for with this whole look is like the fourth wise man that was written out of the Bible for showing up with ketamine.
I grew up Catholic and I sucked the priest's cock. You know what I
Same,
mean?
bestie.
You didn't see me coming. Tabitha told me that she recently moved out of her parents' place with her fiance, and that's been much better for them. But like, I get why they stay together. You know, you got to keep the herd together. Real farm to table to bed together situation. You go ahead.
Okay. All right. Trailing off, baby. People love to make school shooter jokes when they roast guys that look like Jeff. But Jeff's so terrifying and off-putting that I don't think he's much like a school shooter. He's more like a guy who jacks off to crime scene photos of school shootings on Reddit. I swear, like, anytime he can't get it up, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, this never happens, but could you lay in a bath of ice for a while before you let me do this to you?
Is that not normal? Okay. We're all kink shaming me. Okay. Listen, I have a lot of empathy for Tabitha. You know, I was also grew up in the Midwest, and you know, she's a nice, well-meaning liberal Midwesterner, and we got to respect that. You know, like the one and only time she's ever said the N-word is when Michelle Obama tried to come for her lunch.
That was the only time I was questioning those arms, man. I'm like, come on.
Beefing. Guns.
One big round of applause for Tabitha Jones and Jeff Stonic. Fun stuff, man. Battle number 2. Zac Amico, who'd you like here if the Manson family really let themselves go?
Great battle, very funny, guys. I like that Tabitha's pretending that's the only biscuit she currently has on her person.
I'm working up a sweat tonight. I gotta be prepared.
You guys look like a school shooter and the art teacher all the kids could hide behind. Very funny. Be proud of yourselves. I'm gonna give it to Jeff.
Yeah! All right, let's go with Frank Castillo. Which version of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh did you like?
Ah, man, this was gross. You know, this was... You guys look like that weird couple that tries to fuck you at Burning Man. You know? You're like, come to my tent. Yeah. Listen, I'm always a big fan of a titty biscuit. You know? Tabitha, you do look like a librarian that grabs minority kids by the wrist. Tabitha, great jokes, very funny, but I mean, Jeff was just an asshole. The poop pussy joke, the Middle Earth fupa, I mean, the urinal puxus deodorant, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you smell great, but I'm not even close to you, and it feels accurate. The Michelle Obama joke, great joke. Both of you guys, great jokes, but Jeff, you took it away from me. Good job, Jeff.
All right, that's 2 for Jeff. Let's go with Alexis Fawx here. Who'd you like here on Green Acres and Ham?
Jeff, you so look like Denver. It's amazing. I liked the battle a whole lot. Tabitha, you pulling the biscuit out of your boobs, that was great. Enjoyed that, but I really thought that Jeff it was his demeanor, just, it was really, really good. The poop in the pussy, the urinal pucks, I really liked it, so I'm gonna give it to Jeff.
Whoa! Yeah. Another for Jeff. All right, Katherine Blanford, who'd you like in this bum fight?
I love these hippie heifers so much. You guys, I didn't know that mushrooms cause bad cholesterol, but I didn't know acid had calories. I didn't. It was a really fun battle. Tabitha, you were really fun. I liked your illustrations. But Jeff, honestly, despite you bringing up a fake camera toy on stage, because that's the only asset you own, I'm gonna give it to you.
All right. This is crazy because you guys look like you're transitioning into each other. This is. I can't tell which one's which. Pat, take this one home.
I mean, this looked like an episode of Love Island if it was set in a Walmart. These guys are both great comics. You can catch them later tonight, fucking in a 10 on 5th and Neshes. You know what I loved about this battle? First of all, Jeff, you're just so comfortable up there. Like Tabitha, you had the note cards, and I could tell you prepped really hard for this. Jeff seems like he just came up with this shit 5 minutes ago. And the fact that you were able to go up there, and by the way, it's great that I've worked myself to a point in my life where my job is writing down poop in her pussy, followed by urinal pucks deodorant.
You had that written before they went up.
Oh, yeah. It's just my vision board.
You had a heart around it.
No, the fact he asked Alexis which of her movies you should download first.
No, dude, the fact that you won the battle calling her gross when you look like that is a testament to how fucking great your jokes were. And here's a little insight on Jeff. Jeff did a show last night in Denver, got in the car at 11 p.m., drove down to Austin because he can't afford a plane ticket or a hotel, but he made the shit work. He had these great jokes, and you fucking killed it tonight. It's 1-1 East and West. Let's go.
Keep it going, your winner, Western Conference also just got here! And make it loud for Tabitha Jones! Oh.
Hey everybody, Roast Battle League Commissioner Pat Barker here. You may know me as the funny guy who says the mean things to the battlers after they finish fighting, but I'm a little bit more than that. I'm also something of a health nut. I take my fitness very, very seriously. Okay, that was a lie. I don't. But I'm about to now that I know about Factor. You see, I always thought I couldn't eat healthy because I don't have the time or knowledge or ability to cook my own meals. But fortunately, Factor has made it completely idiot-proof. If you have 2 minutes and a microwave, you can cook delicious meals at home. They come pre-packaged, never frozen, and there's lots of different options on their website in case you want to do keto or protein or low-calorie or all these things that I'm told are quite healthy. The truth is, I ordered my first Factor meals, and they are en route right now, so I will report back next week 60 pounds lighter. Or at least that's what I assume is going to happen. I've never eaten healthy before. Look, the bottom line is, if you head to factormeals.com/roast50 and use code ROAST50, that's one word, ROAST 50, you get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code ROAST50 at factormeals.com/roast50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off of your next month while your subscription is active. Enjoy the roast.
I did not know Whataburger made biscuits. That's crazy. Probably. All right. This next battle I'm very, very excited about. This is the Bay Area versus New York. Two places that Austin really, really hates. Let's bring out the Bay Area first. This guy's a rising star in the Roast Battle League. Make it loud. Deeptanshu, ja! And his opponent from New York looks just like him but white. Eric Asker. Good to see you. Oh my God. It's like Dave Portnoy from Barstool versus Dave Portnoy, come again. Pat, why these two? Why are they going against each other?
I mean, they're two of the best in the league. They're both undefeated. It's the only battle tonight with two undefeated people on the season, and they were already in town for the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, so it was great.
All right, Eric, Deep, who's going first?
He's a guest in our country. I feel like he should go. I can go first.
You go first? Thank you. Bay Area, New York. Let's roast!
Eric is a Jewish magician. So he's trying to make black people disappear from his neighborhood and make Gaza disappear from his homeland.
John's Gaza jokes were better. I know what you guys are thinking. This white guy's just gonna be racist. And I know what Deeptanshu's thinking. Oh, please do not be making the fun on the accent, please.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Tile dysfunction. Eric can control the weather, but he cannot make his woman wet.
I like Deep. I do. I'm happy to be here roasting him and not in the break room while he microwaves his weird lunch. By the way, Deep asked me to say this. After the battle, please stay on the line so you can take a brief survey.
Yeah, Eric looks like he runs a call center to call the cops on black people. Eric told me he does a lot of psychedelics so that he could experience ego death. Eric, you are an unemployed magician. Your ego should be dead.
Thank you, tall, dark, and hands-free headset. Only $19. Deeptanshu is Indian, and he hasn't had a girlfriend in like 4 years. I'm surprised. I was told you were charming by the basket of snakes I asked.
Yeah, you asked the wrong snakes. You need an eye for that. Yeah. His girlfriend's favorite sex position is the Jewish tunnel. Yeah, that's the one where she fucks him in the nose. His favorite sex position is 69. Yeah, that's where they both rub their noses together.
I want to do rebuttals, but I can't understand. All right.
It's fine, I'm speaking a language I don't know. The crowd can understand.
Oh, you're doing so great, buddy. Doesn't Deeptanshu look like he would get bullied by Siri? Like, I feel like he spends most of his time working up the courage to wear the new Hawaiian shirt outside of the house.
No, I'm dating Siri right now. It's a fun relationship. Eric, he looks like he complains about inflation. Because of rising roofie prices. Every woman who has had sex with Eric, they have described it as the Holocaust. Yeah, it never happened.
Thank you, Aziz. I'm sorry I have to put you on hold. Deeptanshu, I feel like we should wrap this up. He has to go look at any blonde woman.
That's just true. Yeah. I mean, why are we wasting our time here?
He's got to go look at any blonde woman and whisper to himself, "Oh my God. She is perfect, angel." I feel like when a waitress asks you if you have any questions, you say, "Why have you not answered my Instagram DMs?"
Yeah, and you look like your favorite porn category is nasal, so.
Eric Askin, New York. Deeptanshu, the Bay Area. No big deal. This was fun, man. I'm going to start with Frank Castillo on this one. Which IT guy do you like?
Yeah, this was, this felt like two different kinds of arranged marriages, you know? But listen, I mean, Eric, great jokes, love the racism, you know what I mean? You're in Austin, you know how to play up to the crowd, I love it. Deeptanshu, great fucking jokes. And the thing that I love the most is Eric started to hit you for the accent and try to do the impression, and then you would just talk, and it would be more Indian than anyone's ever Indianed in the history of Indian. It was crazy to the point where it disarmed anything he said after that. You know what I mean? And then you because the first few jokes about him working at a call center and stuff was great, but then you would rebuttal with, he looks like he was in a call center, and you almost disarm it. And it was just, I don't know, to me that was like nice strategy and deep thinking. So Deep, you took it for me. All your jokes were so fucking good. Eric, you had great jokes, but Deep just fucking was like ready for everything you had to say. So yeah, Deeptanshu, good job.
Yeah.
Whoa! One for Deep. Alexis Fawx. These are two ethnicities, one that doesn't have many, one that has the most. Who do you like?
Well, that was a really great battle, and with the name of Deeptanshu, I was like, wow, what do you do?
Now he's gonna be talking normal after that.
I can't. This is my voice. This is it.
Yeah, Frank, did you say talk normal? Oh, shit.
You know what I mean. He's not gonna have an accent anymore. She's gonna fuck the accent out of him.
There it is.
That was the point.
Because it's normal in other places besides here.
Yeah, I'm dumb, not racist. These fucking immigrants, right, Frank?
Frank goes, you know what I mean, and then doubled down on his racism.
You're gonna fit right into Texas, Frank.
But I do have to say, because I kind of hit home, was Eric's DM message like, oh my God, why haven't you answered me yet? Because it's so true. So I'm going to go with Eric.
Oh! 1-1. Katherine Blanford.
I love this Silicon Valley Civil War. This was a fucking blast. I love watching virgins be mean to each other. I mean, what a fucking hoot. Oh my God, Deep, what the rest of your name is don't matter. Dude, your fucking 69 rubs nose is so fun. And then when Eric said basket of snakes and you go, wrong snakes. Oh my God, you're almost more racist than Frank about yourself. It's so fun. You guys truly, like, from the start, I feel like Eric came out really strong, and then Deep, you kind of undercut him, like most of you usually do at the end.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yeah. They like to. Okay. Anyways, They like to give the white person a fighting chance for a second, and then it always goes to an Indian guy. So, but I think I don't know. I think at the end, I'm gonna give it. Overall, I'm gonna give it to Eric, and because Deep hasn't looked at me yet.
It's 2-1 New York. All right, who do you like, Amico? Zuckerberg or his employee?
You guys are great. Which one of you is Deeptanshu?
Him. He's Deeptanshu.
Me.
I like that Eric's last name is Asker, a sentence no Indian guy's ever said.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Sorry, that joke didn't curry me any favors. Deeptanshu, thank you for taking time out of proposing to Alexis in Instagram comments. You guys are fucking funny as shit. You know that. I mean, this was a battle of January 6th versus 7-Eleven. Deeptanshu, man, you fucking stayed in the cut. You played your fucking role perfectly, and I can't wait to keep seeing you battling. You're both great. I'm gonna give it to Deeptanshu.
Whoa! Okay. This is our first tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Commissioner, it's perfect. It's going to you. Who do you want?
Okay, so first of all, I love this deleted scene from The Social Network. It was really good. Eric came out swinging, but then Bollywood McLovin was fighting back hard. This was a great battle between the guy you hope picks up when you call tech support and the guy who actually does. Eric is the name Deep gives when he answers the phone. Anyway, listen, I'll make this quick, Deep, so you can get back to scamming my grandmother into purchasing some Green Dot prepaid Visa cards. It's what you people do. No, never mind. It was a very specific reference. I apologize. Okay, let's get into the real judging now. I said all the mean, funny shit. Let's get into this. My favorite joke of the battle was Eric's stinking up the break room by microwaving. If any of you have ever worked with an Indian guy, it's the most spot-on thing ever. You guys have to stop that. It's disgusting.
Spot on is how I describe Indian women.
Zac fucking Amico, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a good show.
I thought Deep started out slow, but he was coming with 2 punches every single time. The fucking thing about the ego death, you're an unemployed magician. I felt that, dude. He like did his research on you, but there was a lot of like Jew shit, and you were almost entirely like Indian shit. I mean, it was great. I loved it, but I really can't come up with a thing where it's like this was the deciding factor for me. So I'm sorry if this is pussying out, but I do feel like it's close enough. We should do this decisively. It's 1-1 right now. Let's do one more joke.
This is how you want your all-star fucking event to go. Our first overtime, the 2 undefeated battlers. This is how it should go down. This is a joke-off. 1 joke each. You went first. You're up first in overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, let's roast!
Woo. Doesn't Deep look like he gets really excited when he sees a Rubik's Cube? Like, I feel like he whispers to himself, the only puzzle I could never solve. But he's staring across the room at his coworker, like Karen or something. All right, whatever.
Yeah, and Eric looks like the IT guy on Epstein's Island.
Yo!
He called.
You got a cut man in the audience? That's all you need, Deep! You got it, Rock!
I love that we had to turn the battle off and turn it back on again.
We did just do that for 10 seconds. All right. Judges, it's on you. You saw the overtime. Who wins?
I got Deep on this one. Great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deeptanshu! And one more big round of applause, Eric Asker! This is a hell of a show, folks. You came to a good night. Make it loud for the All-Star event.
Moses.
They're bringing it.
They're killing it. And can I just say that last battle was smoother than a glass of Neft vodka neat. 40% alcohol by volume, which is also the same percentage of Deep's jokes I understood. I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
By volume. All right, fourth battle of the night. Very exciting stuff. This is New York versus LA. Places you guys all came from. First guy I'm bringing up is the LA champion. Folks, he's from New Orleans. He's a bad motherfucker. Nasty Nate Welch! What up, Big Pun?
What's up, player? Good to see you.
All right. His opponent from New York. Also undefeated?
Yeah, 4-0.
Holy shit. Love this cat. Make it loud. Andrew Manning! Nice. Eric, you dyed your hair so fast.
Yeah. Everybody get ready.
That's crazy because when you hear Nate talk, he's gonna sound like Deep. He's from the swamp. You'll get it.
Shit.
Why these two?
Nate is the reigning LA champion. Andrew is undefeated. They've been two of the best battlers in the league this season. And face it, who doesn't want to see LA and New York go head to head in front of a crowd that hates both of those cities?
That's why we're doing it. Who's going first?
I got it.
Oh shit. LA, New York. Let's roast!
Hell yeah. Y'all make some noise for my opponent, Chris Quesadilla. Andrew loves UFC. Underage fat chicks.
Saltwater fatty. Nate, you chubby racist. You must be the thick blue line. Nate's favorite part of a cross burning is getting to toast marshmallows.
That was a good one, Harry Potter and the motherfucker that don't get no Azkaban. Despite that dumbass mustache, Andrew don't actually date rape bitches. They always say no to the date, so he just be raping them.
Harry Potter, Grand Wizard. So...
I don't know magic.
Derek Chauvin food in his mouth. Nate looks like a cop who treats porn like his body cam. As soon as he sees a black guy, he turns that shit off.
That was a good one, Alex Trebek shots. I'm just kidding. The only time Andrew hits bitches from the back is with blunt objects.
It's good to be here with the henchman who starts fighting Batman.
It's the Bat!
The only gender reassignment procedure Nate believes in is hanging truck nuts on a fan boat.
Ooh, look at me, I'm Andrew. I went to private school and read books. Fucking. Andrew told me he likes plays and musicals and shit. He told me his favorite's the sound of gay-ass music.
That's a very good shirt you're wearing. I'm glad you wore your nice wrestling shirt.
Bought it just for this, dude.
You kind of look like him, except you'd be Cold Stone Steve Austin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. You would be Colonel Flanders.
Nate does watch UFC. He especially watches the women's matches, partly because he's obsessed with hitting them. But mostly he just likes to support other dangerous people with tits.
That was a good one, Wayne's World of Warcraft. Andrew looked like he built his own sex robot just so he could kiss it goodnight on the forehead.
Very nice. American History XL.
Double XL, Playboy.
That's right. Nate looks so racist, he would call the cops on a minority he's dragging behind his truck. Yeah, officer, there's a black guy following me.
I bang black chicks. You look like you bang black dudes and eat them.
Hey, New York, Los Angeles. That's Nate Welch. And that's Andrew Manning. Woo! All right, I'm looking at this firing squad here. Frank, let's get it. Who'd you like here, Porky Pig or Dexter's Laboratory?
That's hilarious. All right, this is a tough one for me. Both of you, round of applause, great job. Nate, I love your wordplay. The UFC on the underage. He likes fucking underage girls. The Get No Azkaban, the raping them. Those were all great. I think halfway through it, your wordplay started to hurt you just a little bit. Andrew, you had a lot of great jokes. The body cam. No, wait, that wasn't you. Sorry about that. The thick blue line, the Harry Potter Grand Wizard. Those were great. There was 2 of them that you used on Nate that I've heard before, but I don't fault you for that because I think you probably just didn't know or whatever. But I think the other jokes you had were really, really strong. So I have to go with you on that one. I have to go with Andrew Manning.
Okay. One for Andrew Manning. Katherine Blanford, you look excited to talk about this one.
I loved it so much. Andrew, you're such a pretty boy. Nate, you're such a pretty little gargoyle. You guys I love it. It was like opposite people. Nate, you look like your mom smoked cigarettes out of her pussy, pregnant with you.
Smoked pussies?
Both.
Can you get that at Terry Black's?
Yeah.
Finally found out a way for black guys to eat pussy. They're gonna smoke it first.
12 hours in the 12 hours in the smoker.
Nate, I've seen you smoke a candy cigarette before, so you're a bad boy too. It was really good. I think it was you guys both. This was like such an even match. Like you guys were going pound for pound at each other.
Don't say that. Nate's right here.
Sorry. Sorry, ounce for ounce. I think. I'm kind of torn. I kind of went back and forth. I think I'm just gonna base it off because it was so even back and forth. I'm gonna base it off the last joke, and I think that Andrew killed it with the black guy following him, dragging behind the truck. Okay. So for that, I'm gonna give it to Andrew.
2 for Drew. Zac Amico.
Very funny. I don't need to tell you guys that. You know what you're doing. Very, very good. Nate Welch, I love that you're named after your favorite brand of juice box. But you guys are both great. My favorite thing was the truck nuts in the UFC. You guys were both killers. In my head, I liked Andrew a little bit more.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Alexis, which era of rapist do you like? Date or old school?
I thought it was really great. I will go with the good-looking serial killer, Andrew Manning, over there. I just thought he hit a little bit harder.
Versace,
yeah. Feels like it.
All right.
This was a great battle. I love both of these guys. They're 2 of the best in the country, and they came out swinging here. It's crazy to me that Nate clowned on Andrew for looking like Ned Flanders when he is the dinosaur's baby, all grown up. I think my favorite joke to break down mechanically, because jokes are supposed to escalate. They're supposed to get bigger and bigger till you hit the punch. And Nate said he's into UFC underage fat chicks. He's like, not only is he a pedophile, the girls are also fat. It's bad enough that he's fucking 11-year-olds, but not even the skinny ones, not even the attractive. That was crazy that you used that. That was insane.
Pause.
That's what he said, not me. I didn't say that shit.
He's not even fucking the hot 11-year-olds.
That's what he said. I'm an analyst. It is merely my job to break down what he said. We all heard it. We all heard that he said that shit. That's not. Don't you dare try to. You fucking insane?
Fat children. What kind of candy budget does this guy have?
I thought this was close, but I agree with the other judges. I thought the Batman henchman, the porn body cam, the truck nuts joke, and then the black guy following me was an insane tag. And Andrew Manning, 5-0 on the season. Let's go.
New York, Eastern Conference. Andrew Manning! Hug each other, you two. One more time for Nate Welch. And Andrew Manning. Pat, what's the score right now between East and West?
Oh, it's exactly where it should be, and I don't think we manufactured it at all. Legitimately, it's 2-2 going into the main event of the night. The number 1 and 2 battlers in the country right now, it all comes down to this.
This is major. So, 2 for the East, 2 for the West. East and West are battling right now to see which conference takes home that belt. All right. Main event time, everybody. These are number 1, number 2 battlers in the world. We have 16 roast battles all over the world. These 8 you saw tonight: Atlanta, Chicago, Austin, Denver, Bay Area, LA. Let's meet Austin. Let's meet Chicago. The number 2 battler. I guess it's 101A. This guy's from Chicago. Let's make it loud for Mr. Max Sorich! Hell yeah. All right. I like that the best battlers all do look like fucking serial rapists. Yeah. Andrew Manning, this guy, deep. This lady coming to the stage is an Austin champion. She won the Netflix as a Joke Festival back in May. Ladies and gentlemen, from Austin, Heather Keith. Woo! Pat, break this one down, man.
So first of all, Frank just asked me, Chicago and Austin, which one is East and West? That is a very fair question. For purposes of the league, Chicago is repping the East, Austin is repping the West. These have been my 2 favorite battlers of the season. Max won the big tournament out in Chicago. His battles are always like some of the best in the world. Heather came to LA and dominated the Netflix festival tournament. I just can't wait for this. Let's get into it.
5 jokes. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Ladies first. Folks, this is Heather. This is Max. Last battle of the night. Let's make it so loud we break this bitch. Battle! 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 Last round!
Max looks like if Brokeback Mountain was directed by Tim Burton.
Heather looks like she broke her back standing up. But guys, give it up for this anglerfish with bad tits. When the Mucinex monster gets sick, it watches commercials of Heather.
Max, you look like a claymation pedophile. That's crazy. Max looks like he spends his trust fund on duct tape and zip ties.
That was a good one, Pocahontasm. Heather does this really weird thing. She's kind of a freak. She'll get peanut butter, and then she'll get her dog, and then she'll let her dog watch her eat an entire jar of peanut butter. It's like, God damn, that's from Costco, Heather.
Max is really mad that I'm this fat because I can't fit inside the trunk of his car. Max, if you're here, who's haunting a frat house?
Oh, man. This is getting Heather. I mean, ugly. You guys know what happens when a frog has sex with a fish? No one knows, but because Heather keeps trying to jump in and be the third.
Max looks like he went to private school, and by that I mean he looks like he went to school to figure out how to work on men's private parts.
Heather lost her virginity in a ditch. Isn't that just so trashy, having sex with Heather? Ew. Ew. Yucky.
Max looks like he eats oysters after he's done raping.
Heather is a vegan, obviously. I asked Heather about her diet, and she told me, "Hey, you guys!"
Heather Key! Max Sorich! East and West. All right. Let's start with Zac Amico here and work our way down. You saw what happened here tonight. These are the best battlers in the world. Who do you like?
How fucking evil is your name? Like, and what more of a villain could you be than Max So Rich?
It's pronounced sore itch, and I do have herpes, so if that helps. If that helps, there's that.
It's not easy to be the bad guy up there and still be funny. You played a heel, and you fucking killed it, dude. You're both very funny. But Max, you fucking had it tonight, buddy. You fucking showed up to win. I'm giving it to Max. Both great, though. Both incredible. Be very proud of yourself.
All right, Frank, you heard what happened up here. Who do you like, Herpes Simplex 2 or 1?
Oh, man.
Hard
which
to get,
is
really
which?
easy to get.
All right. Max, you got the jaw of every cop that's wrote me a ticket. It is crazy. You look like an authority figure. I am terrified. You had a lot of mean fucking jokes. Heather, solid jokes. The claymation pedo, the zip ties and tape. What's it called? The eats oysters after he rapes. Very funny. But Max, Jesus Christ. It's getting Heather in here? It's getting ugly? That's just rude. The losing your virginity in a ditch, who would have sex with Heather? Also rude.
It's the premise of the show.
It's
What do
so
you...
good. It's so good. You opened up with this angler fish bad tit looking bitch, which was such a mean thing you've said to women before. And it was the Heather watches, or the Mucinex guy watches commercials of Heather. So funny. But I think the best joke of the night was by far the eats a jar of peanut butter in front of her dog. That was so good. Max, I think you took it away from me. Heather, you had crushers, but Max, every single joke was great for me. Even the one that didn't the frog and the fish threesome deserved way more. That was so funny.
Jesus fuck, are you gay,
guys.
Frank?
Yeah, dude, I'm about to fuck this guy right now. Max, good job.
I don't know if you can tell, audience, Frank is high. Very, very high. Let's go with Alexis on this one.
That was a really amazing battle. You both are super funny. I've seen Heather up here many times, and she's just awesome. She really did have a lot of great lines, but I do have to say Max was super mean, and I guess that is the premise, isn't it? And I am a little afraid of you, so I'm going to go with Max.
Nice. Can't wait to see this on OnlyFans. Blanford, who do you like?
This was my favorite High School Musical. I loved Vanessa Hudgenson and Zach Efferufis. I loved it. No, it was so good. It was so fun watching you guys. Max, I love how I just love sometimes when it's just a quick, easy, dry joke and like it's getting Heather ugly in here. It's just so funny and punchy and fast. But Heather, I love you so much. The fucking oysters after rape is so funny and beautiful and better written. And I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna go with Heather. I love the oysters rape joke.
Nice. All right. For confidence, we like that. All right. Pat, who do you like, QB1 or his offensive lineman?
I mean, it was a great battle between bowling ball and bowling pin. Really enjoyed it. This does look like one of those movies where Max makes a bet with his friends that he can turn her into prom queen.
Oh! She's all fat. Yeah, she's all fat.
She's all fat.
I've seen that movie. Yeah.
No, I mean, this was incredible. This did not disappoint. I mean, and Max, you had so many different like angles on this thing. The misdirects with this is getting Heather in here. The ditch joke, the vegan Goonies joke, which is a combo I never thought I'd see at Roast Battle. And of course, the peanut butter with the dog. Heather, I love the rebuttal about I don't fit in the trunk of his car. He does look like that guy for sure. But you know what? To me, it looks like Max has had a really hard life. He hasn't been given anything. I could tell he's down on his luck, not a lot of opportunities for you. Women don't talk to you. You can't get a job. You don't have any money. I see it all over your face. And you need a win. You need one win in your sad, pathetic life. And you got it tonight, man. Congratulations. Great job.
Yo! Chicago, Max Sorich! Hug each other, you two. And one more big round of applause, Heather King! That was great. That was like Frump versus a Trump. All right. Pat Barker, talk to us.
So, a couple things. Before you get to the plugs, I just conferred with the judges, and I gotta say, East winning over West was maybe not an upset. It was pretty even money. But this was the longest of long shots. We talked to the judges, and they have given the MVP of tonight to the girl who's repping the 1 point on the season Atlanta squad, Shelley Gruenberg. She's our MVP of the first All-Star game. That's why I love this shit, because honestly, we take these comedians that people don't know, a lot of them are just getting started, and they're really good at this thing, and they work really hard, and we tell them to come down to the best comedy club in the country and do something really special tonight, and she shocked the world. She had a great battle. Congratulations to Shelley Gruenberg.
Wow. The first MVP of the first All-Star game of the Joke Writer Showcase that is the Roast Battle. Make it loud for Shelley Gruenberg. From Atlanta.
Big win for autism tonight.
Fuck. All right, let's go to Zac Amico. Tell these people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Zac is not funny. You can hear my podcast, Zac Amico's Midnight Spook Show, and the Real Ass Podcast on the Gas Digital Network. And you can see me in August at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah! About time. Alexis Fawx, tell these folks where they can't find you here in the state.
That's foxfans.com, and you can find me on Instagram at Alexis Fawx Live.
Lit. All right, Katherine Blanford.
I'm touring everywhere. I have a special coming out called Catholic Cowgirl at some point, and you can find me at It's Katherine Blanford.
Yes. And one of our favorite judges here, the season 2 winner of Jeff Ross Presents Roast Battle. You can catch it now on Paramount Plus. Frank Castillo, where can they find you?
Hey, you can find me on Instagram, Frank Castillo. I'm also on Hulu, on Locals Eliza's. Well, I flip those words around. Eliza's Locals. God damn it. Hey, this was so much fun. I love you, Moses. I love Roast Battle. This is great.
We love it too.
You can find me stumbling around the streets of Austin drinking a barrel of Neft vodka tonight. Celebrating a great first All-Star game with our official sponsor, Neft Vodka. The vodka of choice for me on 6th Street tonight. After that, on Instagram, at RBL Commish, follow at Roast Battle, subscribe to us on YouTube, and every time you guys watch the roast of Tom Brady, I get 1/1,000,000th of a penny. So please run those numbers up. I need it.
Run them up! Folks, check us out. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere. We love you guys so much. We'll be back next month. This is the Roast Battle League. Let's roast!